Hare Krishna. So I am Nilutpal Krishnadas. Welcome you all to today's Sunday Zoom discourse on Chaturmas. It is the fourth part of our discussion. So today we'd like to discuss on Chaturmas Vrata Katha, Vrata story, and also we'd like to discuss what are the do's, what we should do during Chaturmas, with reference to Ayurveda and also with reference to yoga and all. So once again, I welcome you all on behalf of Nilutpal Hari Katha Amritam group to today's this special global version of Chaturmas discussion, and we will today discuss on Chaturmas part 4 discussion. And here on the first part we'll discuss about Chaturmas Vrat Katha, the story of Chaturmas Vrat. So we all know about goddess Yoga Nidra, who is said to be the goddess of sleep. And once this goddess of sleep, Yoga Nidra, she performed an intense penance, austerity, just to get a blessing from Vishnu. And for that, she performed an intense penance, Yoga Nidra, and finally, she sought the blessings from Vishnu. And when Lord Vishnu appeared before her, Vishnu was pleased with his penance, with her austerity, and Lord Vishnu appeared before her. You see in this picture that Yoga Nidra, with her severe penance and austerity, she finally be able to have the darshan of Vishnu. And Vishnu appeared before her, and she requested Vishnu to give her a place in his body, in any part of his body. But at the time, Vishnu had already given space to Shankh, Conch, Sudarshan Chakra, Discus, Gada, the mesh, Kamal, the lotus, to his 4 hands. We know that Vishnu had 4 hands. That is often we call Vishnu to be Chatur Bhuji Narayan. Chatur means 4, Bhuja means hands, arms. So Chatur Bhuji Narayan has already engaged his 4 hands. And in this space, 4 hands are given to Kanch, Discus, Mesh, and Lotus. Shankha, Chakra, Gada, Padma. So his 4 hands are already engaged. As you have seen in this diagram, Shankha, Chakra, Gada, Padma. In one hand is Conch, in other hand he has the Discus Sudarshan, one hand is a Mesh, Gada, and the other hand you have seen, 4th hand he is the Kamal. So Vishnu told Yoga Nidra, and he has already engaged his 4 hands. He would like to have a mind to give one of his hands to Yoga Nidra by her satisfying with her severe penance, but Vishnu is at loss because he can't give already his 4 hands are given to Hankha, Chakra, Gada, Padma. So finally, Vishnu asks Yoga Nidra to occupy his eyes. And Vishnu's eyes are often called Padma Netra. Padma means lotus, Netra means eyes, whose eyes are as sweet, as beautiful as lotus, Padma Netra. So you have seen in the diagram, this is Vishnu's eyes, Padma Netra. And Vishnu gave his Yoga Nidra to occupy his eyes. And Yoga Nidra, the goddess of sleep, accepted Vishnu's order of command, and then Vishnu asked her to stay in his eyes for 4 months, for long 4 months, because this is the time during which Vishnu will go to sleep. And Yoganidra actually being the one of the most sincere servant of Krishna, most sincere devotee of Krishna. She also wants to serve Krishna during these 4 months. And as she is the goddess of sleep, so she can serve Vishnu the best in the process of sleeping. So she is also satisfied by Vishnu's command or Vishnu's blessing. So Lord went into a state of meditation during 4 months, and these 4 months is called known as Chaturmasha, 4 months. The first day is called Shayan Ekadasi, when Vishnu go to sleep, and after 4 months, Vishnu wake up, and that is known as Utthana Ekadasi. So anyway, finally, Yoga Nidra, she takes shelter in Vishnu's eyes, and Vishnu go to sleep. You see in the diagram, Vishnu is deep meditation. Vishnu is sleeping. And during that sleep, Yoga Nidra is serving to give Vishnu a very smooth, very sound sleep, very deep sleep by keeping herself into the eyes of Vishnu. And Vishnu go to sleep. Haribo. Therefore, Juganadda takes refuge in Lord Vishnu's eyes every year for 4 months, and Lord rests during these 4 months. As you have seen, Lord actually different devotees of Lords are engaged in different service of Lord. You have seen the Sheshanaga, Ananta Shesh Balaram is making a bed for Krishna, bed for Vishnu. Sheshnag. It is the most comfortable bed for Vishnu. And Sahasra, the thousands and thousands of Lakshmi Devi engaged in the Pada Sevanam, in the service of Krishna. Son is just giving message to his lotus feet. Somebody is fanning him in this way. Different Lakshmi Devis are engaged in different service during these 4 months. And Vishnu is sleeping. Yoga Nidra is keeping her position on the eyes of Vishnu, and Vishnu is in deep sleep. So this is about the story of Chaturmas Vrata. Now come to Chaturmas diet. We know that Chaturmas falls during the monsoon, when it is the rainy season in India, and during this time humidity increases and it becomes very humid, temperatures shoot up, and you see the sky is cloudy most of the time, and it is often called autumn season also, when the leaves fall down, dry out, fall down. After a few days, new leaves will come out in the April. So this is autumn season, and during this season, people are prone to different types of physical problems, like common cold. People suffer from common cold. Then people suffer from cough because of humidity and all, and people suffer from fever. Their temperature goes up because of cold, because of sometimes cough, because of infection, and other ailments also are very prominent during this time, monsoon time. So during Chaturmas Vrata, an age-old diet is followed by most of the people. Even today also, to keep the body healthy by consuming only certain kinds of foods and avoiding the rest, the people try to observe Chaturmas. It's very scientific. So during monsoon season, our body is prone to cough, body is prone to cold, body is prone to different infections. So to avoid or to get rid of all this, we should avoid certain type of foods, and we should consume certain type of foods more. The same season, especially the arrival of monsoons, bring about a few changes in humans' body's responsive powers. So in Ayurveda, it is said that it affects us in the three main parts of our body. One is the Vata. What is Vata? Vata means the energy associated with movement. Our movement, different movement of our body, like hands move, our head moves, leg moves. Different organs also give their motions. All these motions are associated. The energy associated with this movement is called Vata. Vata. Movement. It's called Vata, those quality. And Vata is often said to be made of primarily due to the element of air inside the body, which is in Sanskrit called Vayu, and the space, the empty space in the body, which is called Akas. So primarily due to the elements air and space, Vata is there. Then Pitta. Pitta is a second category, second type, where it's associated with body's metabolism. Metabolism means the process by which we convert what we eat or what we drink into energy. We take food, different prasadam, and we take drinks, different liquid things, and all this converted into energy by a process called metabolism. And this metabolism is associated with Pitta. We have seen that the chemical energy we got, we have some color. Actually, whatever we take, that converted into some energy and something waste. Waste are like carbon dioxide, water, and because of this chemical processes inside the body, we get certain energy, and that is, you have seen, we get energy because of this metabolic processes inside the body. And it is influenced by fire and water. Fire in Sanskrit called Agni, and water in Sanskrit called Jal. So Jal and Agni, it influence our Pitta, Pitta part of the body. So Pitta is made of fire and water. You see in the diagram, the fire part means heat part of the body, the watery part, liquid part of the body, finally influence our Pittas. And then finally, Kapha. Kapha means the body structure. The body's whole structure is known as Kapha. And Kapha is made of the solid parts of our body, like flashes and all, in water also, Jala. So Kapha is made of earth and water. So Kapha is made of earth and water. So this is everything we have discussed according to Ayurveda. Now during Chaturmas, we must add fresh fruits to our diet more. So what we should not take that we have discussed in our previous discussion. Now we focus that we should take more fresh fruits in our diets. And these fresh fruits includes the seasonal fruit as well as the foods available in our locality. It is not necessary to import fruit from outside our place. It's better if you take the locally grown fruit available during that season. So this fruit, fresh fruit should be more, we should take more to get rid of, to have a balance between Kapha, Vata and Pitta, and to get rid of different type of ailments. And we should keep mind that our recipe should have less oil. It will be much better if no oil, but if necessary, at least the oil should be reduced. As I show in the diagram, our amount of oil, and that should be converted to a small bottle. Generally, we take lots of oil for this much of oil for a month or 2 months or 4 months. That should be reduced to 2 liter reduced to 100 ml. So that should be our concept. We should use less oil and also less spice. Also less spice. The Indian spices are good for the body. For example, coriander, then different type of black pepper, all are good. But during this 4 season, we should take even those spices also, which are healthy for our body. But during 4 months, during these 4 months of monsoon, we should take less spicy. our meal should have less spice. Also less salt, because salt contains sodium, and sodium generally boosts up our blood pressure. So we should take less salt, and if necessary, then we can take rock salt or black salt in place of the common salt. So now, apart from these healthy practices of our food practice, we should have some good practices for our body, like yoga. We should concentrate that we should pay some time we should spare some time for yoga. Yoga is free hand exercises. In yoga, there are so many exercises, but at least we should do some free hand exercises, different type of asanas. If possible, and those who know about Surya Namaskar, Surya Pranam, salute to Surya, that has got 12 postures. So those can be done during this Caturmas. These 12 different postures you have seen in the diagram are the postures of Surya Namaskar, and the following diagram have shown some free hand exercise. So it should be encouraged. We should do this yoga practice, and also dhyana. By dhyana, I mean meditation. By meditation, during Kali Yoga, we mean specifically the mantra meditation. So we should control our mind with the help of Maha Mantra, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. So this is the Maha Mantra. We have already discussed about it, how it helps us to concentrate more focus more into the mantras, how we can concentrate, what practice should be there, what are the different processes we should adopt, and this Maha Mantra we should do more. Because mantras helps us to make our inside peace. Deep inner peace we will get from mantras. Mantras also make our stress free. It's a stress free arrangement also. Mantra meditation for a stress free life, both health stress and mental stress, physical stress and mental stress. Because pranayam should be done in open space if possible. In this way, pranayam can be done alam, vilom, kapalbhati, Brahmari, different types of pranayams are there. Someday we'll discuss on pranayams, what are the different types of easy and simple pranayams we should do, and possibly in a free space where oxygen amount is more. And time is preferably in morning or in the evening. Because pranayam make our tension and depression less. It lessen our tension and depression, pranayam. And this pranayam and yoga helps us to boost up our immune system also. Immune system means the immune energy, immune power means to fight against the different type of diseases and infections, viruses. So when we strictly follow the Caturmas, it make our mind healthy, just to make our body healthy. And when mind and body are simultaneously healthy, it makes us happy. So this is the definition of a happy human, happy being, happy man. A man is said to be happy if he is physically healthy as well as mentally healthy. Means he is healthy, he has a healthy body, he must have a healthy mind. Because if mind is healthy, but the health is not well, then you are not happy. If your health is okay, but mind is not okay, you are not happy. So in order to make us happy, blissful, you must have a happy mind, you must have a healthy mind, you must have a healthy body. And this will be easily achieved just by observing Caturmasa strictly. Because yoga and pranayama also boost up our immunity. and they can also make the most of our festive season by remaining fit, because these 4 months are also known as the time of season of festivals. We have lots of festivals, we have the Janmashtami festival, we have Radhashtami festival, we have Govardhan Puja, we will have Bahulashtami, we have Diwali, we have Dhanteras. In this way, all those festivals are almost clustered together during these 4 months. And if we keep ourselves physically and mentally fit by observing Chaturmas, we can take part of this festival very nicely. So this also is a important point for observing Chaturmas. So remaining fit is not a destination, it's a way of life. So today we have discussed in the short discourse regarding the Chaturmas Vrata Katha, is the story about Chaturmas Vrata, how Yoganidra helped Krishna to sleep, a deep sleep. And then we have also discussed with the reference to Ayurveda, how Chaturmas Vrata, observance of Chaturmas helps us to make our body and mind fit to take part all the festivals during this Chaturmas nice day. So I hope that this Chaturmas discussion may be a little help to you. And with this, I'd like to conclude today's discussion. And I also expect that during our next discussion also, you please join us or please have the view in our Nirupal Harikatha Amritam channel, YouTube. Hare Krishna.